30 seconds to go, and we on that last one. That tiny Zwift Insider Race number 4, the one everyone's been looking for. This is the last one of the day. Man, I gotta say, man, I'm tired on these races today. I kind of wish that I had actually moved up today. I wish I had seen BB's message, but like I say, next week, for sure, the 5 a.m. I will be doing the C's. So we're at 5, 4, we at 3, 2, 1, and we're off. And I topped 1550. I think it was 1549 on this one when I took off. Man, I don't do it long. I do it enough just to come off the line, get me going, so I'm not at the back of the pack. That's where I don't want to be. This was a pretty good race, but I don't know, today was more of a mid-hill race. They got longer, but the hills got higher. I guess that's how I would say. And it was more of a climb. And with one of the hills, I just couldn't catch up. And even Tandem was like, "Hey T," and I was like, "Man, I'm in 25th." I think I was running on E on this one. I got to be honest. It wasn't the start. The last race I did a lot of chasing, and even though I came up big at the end and got back in the pack, it would just feel like I burnt a lot more trying to get back to the pack. Maybe it was mental because I was so far back when I took off or whatever. But it was just one of those races. This is one of the races where I was planning to do another race after this one, and I planned to do a couple of more rides, but I had so much to do yesterday. This is Sunday when I'm doing the voiceovers, so I had so much to do yesterday that I just couldn't get back to riding. I kept trying to. It seemed like every time I finished one issue, something else popped up. So by the end of the day, I don't like riding after 4 or 5 o'clock most of the time because it just wears me out. So I did that and got back to riding. And it wasn't a bad ride. Let me get to that part first. It was just one of the rides where it was slight increases, and with there being slight increases in the race, it just kind of wore me out for a while. I'm happy about the race. I should say that. It wasn't too bad. I'm excited about the day because I actually moved up to 24, so that gave me a good day in on working out. I'm looking forward to this Monday's race. I really want to see how I do on this get rolling because I've seen it. It's 24.9 kilometers, so I'm thinking I may. It's enough time that if it's a hills in the beginning, in the middle, I can do pretty good on that race. It's the France GVR or GSR or something like that. I looked it up and I saw it. And it's equivalent to I think like 15 miles. So, and it's not a lot of high climbs in it. So it's gonna be a pretty good race. I don't know if it's a lot of gravel. I had planned to ride it, but I think I wrote that race. I want to say last weekend when I did the 50K, I was on that route without knowing that was gonna be the route, and so I felt really good on that route. I'm thinking that's one of my kind of rides. I'm just being serious about it. I think it's one of my kind of rides. So that's gonna be fun to do tomorrow. I tell you what, this is the way I'm looking at it. If I win, somebody comment to me, because this is the issue I'm having. I want to move up and test myself with C's and B's, but I keep reading where it says, if you're in a category and you go up, you can go up, but you can't come back down. Will it mess me up if I move up to a C race and I lose? I'm just trying to try it out, and then I come back down. Now, I don't think it will mess with me on the tiny Zwift Insider races because those races metrics are so different, but on a long race like a get rolling, will it mess me up? Because somebody please comment. Y'all great at commenting on that, so let me know. BB, Tandem, Couchman, all of y'all, just let me know. Somebody let me know, because I want to kind of move up and test myself in another category, but I'm scared if I go up, I can't come back down, and then right now I don't feel ready to move up per se, but I'm starting to get to that point. Even with the weight loss not coming as fast as I wanted to, or it's coming, but I'm building so much more power. My endurance is really getting good. I'm doing much longer rides. Today I did I want to say a 40 kilometer. I did the Suns Insider group ride today. I did about an hour. You know, about out of that, I had so much other stuff to do. I'm getting ready for next week. So that's what I did. So I would love that comment from one of y'all. Somebody give me that comment and let me know what's going on with that, because I really would like, because people suggest me moving up, I would like to test the waters. Is it that I can move up as long as I don't go over the, 2.6 on a 2.5 category, I still can come back down. Is that it? Because you want to test the water sometimes before you just jump all in. And that's just me. So with this one, like I said, it's a lot of hills, a lot of climbing. And by the end, with these climbs, my legs are tired and I got to put so much more power to just keep climbing. I was just like, you know what? Let me just ride this thing out today. I was thinking I was going to be able to get another ride. I did go to do the ride after the Zwift Insider chat and ride, which was pretty cool. I did that for about 20 minutes. Me and BB talked for a second, and that's what he was telling me he moved up and how he did on that race. So we conversated for a moment, and I kind of just called it a day, thinking that I would make it back, but I never could make it back. So, like I said, if anybody can come in and tell me about that, that would be great to know. I'm really trying to figure that out so that I can test the water, because y'all let me know. I may try to do I don't know, that's a much longer ride. I think the shorter rides won't hurt me as much, because I know I'm really competitive. When I get in a get rolling and I can just hammer it out for a while, I probably would. So I want to test the waters, but I don't want to go crazy with it. So somebody let me know if I can move up, and as long as I don't mess with the category 2.49, as long as I don't mess that up, I can test the water and see how I do. That would be nice to see, because I can ride. It's a longer ride, so it gives me a chance to use more of my power at a certain wattage to keep up with everyone. But on this race, I'm doing more talking today on this one, because this is just one of them races where I was tired. There's no other excuse. I was just tired. And so I was just trying to make it through this race. I had the power, but what I'm running to now is I need to start figuring out more of a rest thing. I rest my legs mostly on Tuesday and Wednesdays. Like I said, those are days I'm off work. So those days I usually rest my legs. So usually by Saturday, I'm at peak. I'm usually about peak, because Thursday I get riding, then Friday I'll ride, and then Saturday I ride. By Sunday, I'm trying to do like a cool off. Today I did like a 40 kilometer, and I did I just kind of did it at 1.5. I think it was like 1.4. I think I averaged 1.4. So I wasn't even averaging a whole bunch. I was just trying to get through the race. It wasn't about, we didn't run the race, it was a group ride. So I was just doing the group ride. I don't know, sometimes those group rides like that where it's not a lot of power, but it's just a nice ride, chill ride, it gives my legs time to loosen up, and I don't have to stress myself. So that was a good little, I like that. That was a good little ride. So now on this one, it was like one hill after another hill, after another hill, after another hill, and these hills just kind of compounded on me. And I was just like, you know what? You don't quit this. It's not character building crazy stuff. It's just, you're doing this for yourself. You're trying to motivate yourself. You're trying to get yourself up and going. And this race, I guess I was just kind of like, I won one. I won a place in this one. I'm at 25th. I'm trying to keep from being last. I thought that if I get out here and run a little bit, I think I end up coming in like 23rd, maybe a little less than that. This brings me almost to, I think Monday will bring me to 80 races for the year. So yeah, I started racing June 29th. So you can see in about 3 months, I'm up to like 80 races. I'm working on something for my 100th race. Look back over what it's been and how it's going. I want to look back and see, what have I learned? What's the difference? I did one at 50, but it wasn't really super in detail. I did a couple of things, and plus my weigh-in coming in 2 weeks. I'm getting excited about that. My birthday, like I reiterated, is October 2nd. So I'm gonna do that race there. I don't know if it's a new series starting. All I know, they started 5:10, and the only race I know to race them series. And I guess I'll talk to my team and see what they say. What the next one is? Will it stay get rolling for a while, or will they change every month? I don't remember the first one. All I remember was what was the ones we did last month before the get rolling. I can't remember the names of those, but do they change by seasons? So that's another good comment I can get from someone. Do they change by seasons? Because I like to get rolling. I know it was something else back in what was it, August? It was something else back in August, and it changed to get rolling in September. So do they change with the seasons, or do they change every month? I can't really remember what it was in July. I thought they were the same thing in July and August. So I'm coming down on this one, and I'm feeling good about this race. I'm riding pretty good. I'm looking ahead. I see them up front. I'm just I got a pace going. If you look up there, I'm about 350. I got about 60, 70 pedals per minute. They go down to my goatee, and I think I texted him back, man, I'm in 25th. I'm just trying to survive now. And this is one of them races where there was a lot of hills. I'm getting great at riding them, but it was just a lot of them. And so with a lot of them at this shorter pace, plus it's the fourth race, you gotta remember we put in, I know it's not a lot, but we put in about 16 miles by now, 15 miles. So I was just kind of drained a little bit. So I decided just to get on it. Oh, Tanner, we're out. Oh, dog. His computer, I didn't realize what he was saying. His PC crashed. Wow, man. So I was telling him, man, I'm in 25th. I think I texted him. And you just try to get, and once I got close to the end and I saw this thing, that anvil block brought me down some, and I was thinking, okay, cool, this would be kind of cool to just try to get back closer to the, maybe 23rd, 24th, and that's why I texted him 25th. But I ended up passing this guy right here, and I thought maybe I can get 20. I don't know if this was it, but I think I thought I can get 22nd. But I think I ended up running up on the finish line looked further than what it actually was. So I was trying to walk it down. But I had a good amount of speed going, so I thought maybe I could walk down, at least get down to 21st or 20th. Yeah, I'll feel a little better. Sometimes, like I said, you have to find little things in these races to get you going, little things in these races to keep you going, because sometimes, like I said, with this race, a lot of hills, you just try to find a little victory here and there, and that's what I was trying to do with this race. I was looking for a victory that would get me to the end and just get me a little excited. So I saw it, and I thought the finish line was a lot further off than it really was, but as you can see, I came in 23rd. I'm proud of myself for this. I finished these races. If y'all would, please like and subscribe. And also remember, next week I'll be at this at 5 a.m. I'm going to do the Class C. And with that, ride on.